Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
Now from an NFL stadium that hosted NFL football on and off from 1966 until 2019, we are glad to be back under the lights at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight we are all set to witness what should be a good one. It's a battle of eras, if you will. Today's NFL superstars set to face the best of... The best, the Madden legends. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and that's another Brandon. Brandon Aubrey will get us started. Off we go from the East Bay. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The legend set to go to work. It is Peyton Manning who leads him out at quarterback. Peyton spent 14 years as a Colt, 4 more as a Bronco, and the numbers, they speak for themselves. 14 times a Pro Bowler, better than 71,000 passing yards, 549 touchdown passes, and, of course, twice a Super Bowl champion.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On play action, it's Manning. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throw left side, completion to Rice. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Manning. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
To throw is Manning. And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So out comes this offense to take over for the 1st time. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. Results in a 1st down.
A handoff, Barkley running left. We'll get this up to about the 44.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Jackson.
At the 32-yard line.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The tackle by Charles Woodson. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Our home team, 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Legends head back out, and with him the great Jerry Rice, who of course had his biggest years across the bay from here in San Francisco in the 80s and 90s. Rice was always one of the hardest workers out there, a real tactician at the wide receiver position. 2 qualities that Coach Madden. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting in.
And he is in. Touchdown, Superstars. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Legends going back on offense. Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson in there at running back. And you think back to those Raider teams of the 70s. Coach Madden always loved to run the football, and he had some great running backs to rely on. But no one quite like LT, who held in high regard. And here's what he had to say about the all-around abilities of the Charger great.
LaDainian Tomlinson is one of the best backs in the league. He has it all. I've watched him and I thought, I don't know if there's a guy that's better at running and catching and blocking and doing all the things you have to do to be a running back.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the gun on third down, Manning able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. Now Manning. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now Manning. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Manning again. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And the Legends going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Manning. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing now is Manning. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Legends going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Play action. Manning. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Legends. Mike Olstein, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Our home team, 10.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is
to throw is Jackson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12. And a 1st down.
Again, Jackson. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Our home team, 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Legends making their way back out on offense with Terrell Owens at wide receiver. Owens, former third-round pick of the 49ers in 1996, and really came out of nowhere. Played at Chattanooga, but he developed into one of the great receivers in NFL history. And Coach Madden always appreciated the different ways in which T.O. could be a factor in a ballgame.
Terrell Owens is such a big, strong, powerful guy. You don't always have to get the ball to him deep. You can hand it to him on a reverse, throw it to him on a slant, and he can just run right through the defense.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime with him. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. So it's the NFL superstars with the lead, and they will get the football first as the second half is back underway. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The next possession ready to get going. An exciting game for those here in attendance to see all these great players on the field. But it's also a chance to celebrate our namesake, the coach, John Madden. As some of our younger fans may not know his full story, before the video game that now bears his name, he was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. Had some big moments on this field, and he, of course, was on the sidelines down in Pasadena, Super Bowl 11, when the Silver and Black won their first Super Bowl title, a 32-14 victory over the Minnesota Vikings. No sticking necessary. That's the former Raider legend Lester Hayes. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So after the INT, it's Manning. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Manning to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete to number 88, Tony Gonzalez. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Manning gonna throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Now Manning. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Manning. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 22.
Throwing is Manning. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Second and 4 at the 17-yard line.
To throw is Manning. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw, it's Manning. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tony Gonzalez. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
16.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show you.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10.
Manning now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Down man, it's Jerry Rice. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. 1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation. Touchdown! LaDainian Tomlinson from 3 yards out. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The visitors' offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Jackson. Short throw caught by Bowers. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. 90 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Superstars touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. But the legend set to take over on offense once more. And you look at this roster on both sides of the ball. So many Hall of Famers, so many players who truly define excellence in the National Football League. And you just think, and got his man, complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 73 yards. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Who gets the turducken? It's on its way in from the oven, and we'll find out who gets it after this. Barkley inside handoff. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here we go, 1st and goal. Inside handoff, Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. Caught on the slant. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Jackson will try to pick it up himself, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One final try now from Manning. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So it's a win here at the Coliseum for the NFL Superstars. And after a great night of football, time for the best of traditions. Sure, it's great to lift the Lombardi Trophy, but a close second might be lifting that turducken and taking a big bite after a hard-fought victory.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
You've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
Now from an NFL stadium that hosted NFL football on and off from 1960. 6 until 2019. We are glad to be back under the lights at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight we are all set to witness what should be a good one. It's a battle of eras, if you will. Today's NFL superstars set to face the best of the best, the Madden legends. So out come the NFL superstars, and it is Josh Allen who leads them out at quarterback, the MVP of the National Football League in 2024. You know, Coach Madden always admired those field generals who could really do it all, and there might not be a more unstoppable quarterback in the league today than number 17 of the Bills.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. Inside the 10. And touchdown. Jamar Chase, 76 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Our home team, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Legends take the field for the first time, and they are being led by one of Coach's favorites, the quarterback of the Denver Broncos from 1983 until February of '99. Back-to-back Super Bowl winner, 9-time Pro Bowler, a man who threw for over 50,000 yards in his storied career. Number 7, the great John Elway. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now it's Elway. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw is Elway. And what a reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. It's Tomlinson.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
And quickly they get to the line. Elway will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got hold on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, Elway.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 yards. Complete to number 87.
Here's Elway to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. Jerry Rice from 19 yards away. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Our home team, 7.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Here's Hester. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tomlinson again, a 1st down carry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. We are through 1. So happy to have you along. It's football, it's Oakland, and it's only on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go up the gut with Tomlinson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Elway. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Elway. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Elway. This is caught. Touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald from 8 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's the veteran Larry Fitzgerald who finishes it off with a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The NFL superstars now readying for their next possession. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park.
And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and back to Tomlinson. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quick.
And he's in. Touchdown, Legends. John Elway. A 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. And he returns this to the 22. The NFL superstars going to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A solid stiff arm. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And again, it's Allen. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Throw left side complete to Chase. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To Jefferson on the slant. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. That is caught. Touchdown, superstars. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And that's going to be incomplete. So, well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Complete to number 11, Larry Fitzgerald. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Elway to throw. Open man downfield is Rice. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Legends. Jerry Rice with his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are going to take the lead. Here's Pat Summerall for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Allen connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Allen connects with Kittle underneath. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up third and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on third down. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. No stickum necessary. That's the former Raider legend, Lester Hayes. Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return. Very good field position. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Elway. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. They juked it. Still going. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Gain of 14. And a 1st down.
Throwing now is Allen. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. No sticking necessary. That's the former Raider legend, Lester Hayes. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Tomlinson. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They set up the screen down T. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson from 8 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. Nice little juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Allen. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen hit. He lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this. Here's a 2nd and 5. A give to LaDavian up the gut. Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Elway wants to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Well, the Legends going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now Allen. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Allen off the play fake. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 50 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
16 yards.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So it's a win here in Oakland for the Legends. And after a great night of football, time for the best of traditions. Sure, it's great to lift the Lombardi Trophy, but a close second might be lifting that turducken and taking a big bite after a hard-fought victory.